Listen, you was with the GOAT though.
Shout out to Alphabets. Yo, Kodak is the GOAT, bro. I just checked to make sure nothing was recorded, bro. You never know.
Right. And you walked on the runway. Kodak walked in that same show? He walked in Kid Super Show?
He was at the show.
Okay.
He walked in, I saw him walk in another one, but he was at that one. He was at the Louis Vuitton one.
Kodak is the GOAT. And I was watching that video and I was thinking to myself, man, do people realize how dope Kodak Black is, yo? Not just as a personality, but as a rapper, as an artist. Like, the thing that warmed my heart the most, and I know, these true hip-hop heads be like, man, you talk about Kodak Black. I look at Kodak Black the same way I look at Kendrick Lamar. I'm not even joking. I feel like they're both two different levels of prolific. And they're telling, like, similar stories just from different places. They're just two different versions of the same kid from the hood.
Is he Florida's Biggie? Or down south's Biggie?
No. I see you say,
storytelling ability.
God damn, you just jumped off the balcony. You a Drake fan? Why would you just, why would you just jump off the balcony?
Why is that a bad comparison to compare to him in that way?
I mean,
his skill, his musicality, his storytelling ability.
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna get at the Ross. If we're doing like just Florida rappers that put you in the vein of a Biggie, I'm gonna get at the Ross.
But because of physique or because of like their ability to rap?
Nah, lyrical storytelling, all of that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Lyrical storytelling, all of that.
I don't know. Listen, you know me.
And I know people hear that and be like, oh, Kendrick and Kodak. All I'm simply saying is they're two different levels of prolific. Like they're two sides of the same coin. That's why it made so much sense to me when Kendrick got Kodak to narrate his album. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And see, I'm from South Carolina, so I grew up off Project Pat. I love Project Pat just like I love Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love when 21 Savage and J. Cole collaborate. Hell, I love when Drake and 21 collaborate. You know what I mean? 'Cause Drake is a lyricist. And 21 is a different type of lyricist to me. I love when Kendrick and, Kodak Black collaborate on that Silent Hill record. Like, that shit makes so much sense to me.
Yeah.
Much.
There's a cool thing. You can tell he just loves music.
Yes.
Kodak. He's just such a musical dude. There was a cool moment when so Mateo Lane went on stage singing opera, and there's a crowd of 1,300 people. Kodak, the first person to get up and just start vibing.
Yeah.
And it was one thing I saw, and I was like, oh, he just loves music.
He's a music. Like, you can hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen to his music. You can hear the melodies. His musicality is crazy. You can hear it, man.
Yeah.
Salute to the GOAT, Kodak Black.
Shout out to Kodak.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. Back another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schulz having the conversation on the Brilliant Idiots podcast about Kodak Black. And they both said that he was the GOAT, and then Charlamagne even compared him to Kendrick Lamar. Now, you know when things like this happen in rap, somebody pick it up, and then they put it up on the blogs, it's going to become a conversation in the comment section. And I'm adding links in the description where y'all can see that full episode of Brilliant Idiots. But hey, I got to keep it all the way 1,000. I 1,000% agree with Charlamagne the God there, bro. Now, I understand people want to play the words and the accolades and who they like more, but what Charlamagne is saying, directly what he's saying is, hey, Kodak Black is telling his story from the perspective of somebody out of Pompano Beach, Florida, Broward County, and he's telling his story. Look at his old album, Painting Pictures. And also, Kendrick Lamar is doing that from a Compton perspective. Yeah, you can sit up here and say, well, he's a better lyricist, or I like his wordplay better, but I don't think a lot of people really give Kodak Black his flowers because they look at the image, they look at some of the trouble he's been into. But when you really go sit down and look at his catalog and you listen to the songs to their entirety, that nigga speaking from the soul and from the heart, man. Go back to 2017 when they dropped the Tunnel Vision. When you really look at the Tunnel Vision video and listen to what he's saying in the song, Kodak Black been ahead of his time. Under 25 and under rapping, ain't nobody messing with Kodak Black, bro. Nobody really got a catalog like that in this generation of time at that age where it has the content, the hits, the style, and everything he bring to it. He play with the words, the melodies, the bars, the double entendres. That nigga does it all. And he got it to perfection at this point to where that's why you keep in yourself end up, how does nigga get on the radio? How he doing this? Because he done figured it out and he know how to do this. And it's just in him, not on him. You see Kendrick Lamar had him on Silent Hill on his album last year. Also made the Future album last year with a bad motherfucker. You got to keep it all the way 1,000. You can put them on and let these songs play. Then if you look at it, Kodak Black is one of the niggas where, hey, you will see me on the Kendrick or Future. But then also you might see me working with a underground upcoming street artist who got something hot. Or you might see me go up to Detroit and I'm working with Icewear Bezo on something that's a smash in Detroit and in the streets and in the clubs. Kodak Black got the versatility for this thing all around. And I want to hear what y'all honestly think, bro, because this the type of conversations I like to have at times, bro, where let's talk about the rap. Let's talk about the music. And I 1,000% agree with it, bro. Kodak Black, you could just tell he really rock with music. Probably grew up. Mama listened to that old soulful music. You know, I think she's Haitian and he Haitian. Well, I know they Haitians, but you know what I'm saying? They, you know, really listen to different styles of music. They're also going outside. I hear the Pac in them. You know what I'm saying? I hear that old Boosie in them. I hear that old Soulja Slim in it. Then he got his own little thing, and it's like all this in one. We're like, hey, bro, this nigga is really one of the greatest to come out here and do this, but it's going to take time for people to really appreciate what Kodak Black brought to the game. And Kendrick Lamar and these other artists, they have done that. And I'm really ready to see what him and J. Cole going to do together, because I know they going to come with something raw and uncut. When he dropped that My Cousin, I knew Kodak Black had it back in the game. And then you go back to Bill Israel, songs like Serene, Dog was going crazy on there. Even go back to Die and to Live. Dog, Kodak Black really got it, man. Undeniable in my opinion. I think we got to give Dog, you got to give Dog his flowers, man. He really got it. I seen he reacted to it and reposted it in his story and everything. So shout out to Kodak Black. We got more coming, 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot. Tell me what y'all think about it.